like land.
The fifth land documents, presented by Lake Independence Area Representative and Shadow Minister for Natural Resources Cordell Hyde in the House of Representatives, span 5 years, from 2010 to 2015. The Carmelita operation was painstaking and involved many people from across the Orange Walk area, but all had one thing in common. They got prime government land in the Block 4 section of Carmelita, and for unknown reasons, they wanted to get rid of it. For instance, members of the Cruz family based in Orange Walk Town, based on a date discrepancy, didn't even have possession of the lands they sold in August and September of 2013.
Then there was another family. This is the Cruz family. I think Fabiola Cruz, she got the lion's share. She got like 3 of these lots. And she sold hers to German Vega and Sons Limited. Norma Cruz sold hers to German Vega and Sons Import Limited too. Angelita Cruz sold hers to German Vega and Sons Import Limited too. Angelita Amparo Cruz sold hers to German Vega and Sons Imports Limited too. And there's Norma Cruz and Cynthia Cruz. You get the picture, Mr. Speaker. Out of those 55 parcels of land, German Vega Imports and Sons Limited got 34 of those parcels out of 55. Some people have all the luck.
Quite a few others got in on the act, with the chief beneficiaries being German Vega and Sons Imports Limited, who got 34 of the 55 land parcels. The directors who signed the transfer papers include German Vega himself and another relative, one Karen Vega. And of course, the documents are all under the hand of the ex-Minister of Natural Resources himself, though he never signed anything. His authority was only mentioned. In most cases, there was a modest profit for the sellers, between $6,000 to $10,000 more than the original purchase price. There was a ring of justices of the peace that signed off on the transactions, all very familiar names. It underlines, said Hyde in the House, the serious import of the famous statement made by the then Deputy Prime Minister all those years ago.
I don't bring up this topic lightly, Mr. Speaker, because it's not my style to red-eye anybody's stuff. But we have constituents from Lake Independence. We have people from all over Southside Belize City who all they ever dream about is a 50 by 75 lot, even if it is a swamp. And then we have people all over this country who would also want a house lot or who would want a farmland but are not able to do so. And then you have some people who have all the luck. And it brings me to this. You know, Mr. Speaker, I believe it was Maya Angelou who said that when people reveal themselves to you, you should believe, because they would know themselves better than you could ever do. And it was probably 4 years ago that the member from Orange Walk North, and it's a pity he's not here today, told World and Country, said to Jules, he said, I am not a normal person in Belize. And we laughed. We laughed. We took him lightly. But these folks are very serious folks.
What the documents don't tell us is why German Vega and Sons Imports, or the rest of the Vega family, needed all this land so urgently, or what they did with it afterward. Carmelita, located at the entrance to Orange Walk, is a bustling village, but most of its development is located on the other side of the Philip Goldson Highway from where the land is located. But Hyde said that the very curious nature of how quickly the lots were sold, even the ones where interest had not even been acquired prior to its sale, demanded answers.
People of Belize need to know what's happening, or what has happened, why it is that they can't get a little lot. I am just stating for the record. That's all I'm doing.
No.
And if the minister did nothing wrong, then so be it. But all I am saying is this. How is it that you end up with 50 lots adjacent to each other? And all the persons who got those lots then turned around and flipped them.
Yes.
Is it that they don't like land? Is it that all 50 persons suddenly got sick? Or some misfortune befell their family? Or someone in the family got sick and they had to all sell the land? That is some strange, crazy coincidence that all 50 persons from the north got the lands, paid $2,400 to the government, then turned around within weeks, within months, and then flipped that land to 3 Vegas. That's all I'm saying.
Will the government and the Vegas take heed? Aaron Humes reporting for News 5.